Okay, good morning everyone. This is a Sunday morning and we are recording, or rather touring Quartier Kinindo today. Shit, I was this close to forgetting the camera. But I'll be right back straight after this entry video. Don't go anywhere. The neighborhood has this hospital, Kita Hospital. I think it's the biggest private hospital in Bujumbura. Okay, so this is Not So Burundin here, and welcome to the channel once more. I'm gonna try to make this video as short as possible, about 20 to 25 minutes. Hopefully I don't get carried away, because this is the type of video, this is the kind of neighborhood that wants to be broken down into two phases. So it'll be a part one and part two, just like I usually always do it. And Kinindo, this is my favorite here. And for some reason, after all those years, since 2006, they still haven't paved this particular road right here. And I have no idea why. So yeah, just like I always do, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody that is currently subscribed to the channel. We are officially monetized. Okay, so let me think about how I want to navigate this neighborhood really quick. And so we are officially monetized. As I am speaking right now, I am currently at 1,111 subscribers. I applied for the YouTube Partner Program and got approved like about 2 days later. I also got approved by the AdSense in like a day. The AdSense took a day, and then the YouTube Partner Program took 2 days later. It was in no time at all. So we're officially monetized. If you happen to have seen an ad before this video, that's how you know that your boy is officially making some coin on YouTube. So yeah, if you're watching my video, guys, do not forget to, don't skip the ads. The skippable ads, they play for about 5 seconds, and then after 5 seconds you can skip them. But if you want to help out the channel in any way whatsoever, then watching the ads all the way through would really help out in the amount that I get to make at the end of the month. But yeah, let's not talk about YouTube anymore. That's enough of that. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to go about recording this neighborhood. It's an old neighborhood of mine. There's a whole bunch of memories here. I got about 1,001 memories in this neighborhood. So a little backstory as to why I am so attached to this neighborhood. Well, one, this is the neighborhood that I officially moved in when I came to Burundi. That's around 2006, yeah. So from 2006 to 2011, I was living in this neighborhood. I lived here for like 5 years, so a good chunk of my high school was spent in this neighborhood. Awesome neighborhood, awesome people. All of the embarrassing things that I ever did as a teenager, the logbook of all of that can be found in this neighborhood. The reason why I don't use my real name. But yeah, I grew up here, man. Lots of memories. A lot of the friends that I made in Burundi, I made in this neighborhood. I hope I don't forget to turn around and show the houses, because one subscriber did point out that I tend to forget for long periods of time to turn the camera around to record the houses. So let's see, I want to move in a specific way today. And you all know how we do it, man. If you happen to see a house, if you happen to see your apartment. Okay, see, now this here on my right side, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is what Burundi currently needs at the moment. Apartment complexes. I don't know whose project this is, but man, you got it right. Let's look around. Don't want to miss anything at all. I remember this house. Probably was the first two-story building in the neighborhood in Kinindo. The paint hasn't faded one bit. Still intact. So this is Quartier Kinindo. It's right as soon as you pass Quartier Kabondo, you come to Kinindo. If you were to tell any taxi driver, take me to Kinindo, or a, what do you call those guys? The Bajaj, the motorcycle guys, or the Bajaj. This is where they'll bring me to. So, as far as part 1 of Kinindo is concerned, I'm going to use this road as a divider between part 1 and 2. So what I'm going to do right now is go all the way to the top, go up there and record, and then come back all the way down and try to figure out that area over there. So yeah, if you happen to recognize your house anywhere, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know that I just triggered your nostalgia, or I just made you miss home greatly. Let's dive in here and explore part 1. This is another one of those neighborhoods that have really huge compounds, just like Kabondo and Rohero. As you can tell, yeah, a lot of people waking up to the fact that one big building is not profitable anymore, especially when your kids grow up and move out of the neighborhood. Because then the only thing you're left with is a big old house that you're supposed to share with your partner when the kids are already gone. Whew. Okay, this pavement is a little hard. It's really shaking up the bike. You're gonna have to excuse the noises that the bike bag makes. There used to be a little bar here, if I'm not mistaken. What happened to it? I'm sorry if I missed your house in any way. I mean, it's easy to get distracted with all the with the racket that the pavement is causing, and I cannot possibly turn two different directions at once. So obviously if I'm looking left, I'm gonna miss out on what's on the right side. And if I'm looking right, vice versa. But yeah. I'm so very tempted to name, to call out the people that live in certain houses, but I'm not gonna do that just for the sake of privacy. But I do remember a couple of people that lived in this neighborhood. Let's see. We've got people like, we got Danny, we got Sab, we got Claudia, a whole bunch of people, man. I remember Elvis. Okay, this is definitely a new building. I do not remember this one. Nice. A few houses here are built two-story. Most of them are ground level. I mean, that's how the neighborhood shouted out. If you man, we used to take walks on this road just because you were bored. You just get out at 5 p.m. in the evening and just take a walk. But those were the days. So let's see, if I was to, I divided the neighborhood into two sections. I think I was down there. No. Let's continue on up ahead. The long walks at 5 a.m. were really the thing back then. You know, you take a walk in anticipation of meeting a little baddie on the road that you could holler at and, you know, make a move on. That was the goal. Other than that, it was just to kill boredom, you know. After being stuck in the house all day, you just wanted to get out, take a walk for a little while, and hopefully meet people, spark some conversation, and yeah, and just basically have your day end on a good note. A lot of the houses are hidden behind green. Like I said, Bujumbura City tends to maintain a lot of green, even though we develop houses. Even though we clear land to develop houses, we tend to keep a lot of the green, the trees. So I think I was on this road here. I got to go down that way. I'm not sure how I'm going to explore the neighborhood up there, but I have to do it at a certain point. Okay, maybe let's go up and then come back down this way. So yeah, just like Kawondo, this is one of those houses that you want to move into. There are so many rental apartments in this neighborhood. And there was a subscriber that suggested that I, you know, look for these particular houses that are meant for rent and make a video, which I will eventually. It's just that currently I am doing this touring kind of style videos. So I've got 2 more neighborhoods to go before I start filming particular apartments that you guys should look into when you come over for the summer vacation. So I'll do that eventually. No worries at all. Besides, it's just February, so I think by March I would have completed most of the neighborhoods within the city, and then begin to focus on rental apartments and hotels and the like. Forgive me if I forget to turn the camera around, because that little hill up there took a toll on me. Yeah, leave a shout out in the neighborhood if that's your crib. If you happen to identify your house anywhere, shout out to the video. Give a shout out in the comment section. That's what I meant. Whew. Awesome. So let's take a U-turn and head back on in. It's a little bar right there. I didn't think I didn't think the sun would be out today when I woke up in the morning, but this is a perfect lighting right now. Perfect lighting for the action camera. Not too bright, not too dim. At 2K 50 FPS, this will be totally very clear. That must be a restaurant or something. Whew. Let's take a right and explore this area. And sometimes I'd forget to turn because I don't see the houses. Like, the houses are hidden behind the walls, and so even if I turned, there's nothing for you to see. But I guess it's better than having the camera facing one particular direction for extended amount of time. So yeah, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I always forget to be saying that. Let's head back down again, and hopefully I don't have the camera angle messed up, because then that would mean that I have to re-record the video. This road hasn't been paved in like forever, and I guess, I don't know, everywhere else is paved except these roads that go into the neighborhood from Let's dive into the right side and explore this area too, see where it leads. Okay, I lived in this neighborhood for 5 years, but physically I've never actually been here. This is my first time ever in this part of the neighborhood. This is one of those middle-class neighborhoods that were a thing back in the late 80s and early 90s, and even the early 2000s. Other than Kiriri, you had Rohero, Kabondo, and Kinindo that were popping. And now that the city has expanded, you know, the compounds are huge in this neighborhood. They are nothing to scoff at. They're really huge. Let me turn the camera to the right side. That leads to the main road, the road to Nyawugete. And down here, let's dive in here. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything, because I'd hate to miss your house. And you know, my thing is, if you haven't really been in Burundi for a long time, then I'm guessing that a lot of you watch my videos in anticipation of seeing your house at a certain point in the video. So I'll try as much as I can to not miss anything. And if I do happen to show your house, just, you know, comment in the comment section so I know that I did something for you, you know? And hopefully I do not exceed the 25-minute mark. I'm trying so hard to turn in all directions at once. But then again, the houses are hidden behind walls, and you can't really see the houses as if they're just built on one level. You know, there's nothing that you could really see. But you never know what a video does to somebody, even if it's just a wall that belongs to their house. So sit. Let's dive into the next road. Let's see how many minutes we've done so far. Whew, it's 25 minutes already, meaning we only got 2 minutes more to go. Let's dive in here. I'll try to be as fast as I can. got a snack bar and Laval de Sage. I don't know what that means. Y'all let me know what that means in the comment section. The French speakers. Laval. Val de Sage. Did he mean to write La Ville? La Ville de Sage? I don't know. Okay. We've already explored that area. Let's dive into this little road in here. Oh, there's nothing there. It's just a street that it's just a dead end street. Let's head on downstairs. Another street that I don't want to miss out on. Nah, we've explored this particular part. And have we checked out this part? Yes, we did. We did check out that part. Now, let's head to the back of Quartier Oyua. Really don't have that much time left. So these are the apartment complexes that I'm talking about. Like, whoever came up with this idea was a genius, and I'm sure he has clients on the clock. Quartier Oyua from the back. Yo, I almost forgot this one. Let's dive in. Ooh, I bet these apartments look good on the inside. The parking area is huge. I think I was here earlier. Quartier Oyua from the back. This is Kinindo right here. And the neighborhood basically ends now. Part one of this video ends here. Well, not here, but up ahead. Over here we have Avenue du Large. On the far end of the right side over there is a lake. You cannot see it because there's houses that have been developed here. So yeah. There is one street that we have to dive into, which is up ahead. Everything on my left side is Kinindo. Down there, I don't know what that's called. But let's dive in here and finish off the video. Call it a day for part one. Still don't know why they haven't paved these roads though. The other roads were paved like back in 2000 and I'm not quite sure, but by 2016 I think the paved part of Kinindo that we just passed on was already done. I forgot to turn and check out the houses, but we went down this street earlier, and so that marks the end of the video. I'll see you guys in part two. Forgot to mention this was a Sunday, by the way, so for those of you that are watching this video on a Sunday, enjoy your Sunday. All right, peace out. I'm out.